Nerds International proudly presents
Welcome back to another episode of The Foreign Beggars, the DCC actual play featuring Grimald and Minoc. Oh, God, do I get bored of saying that. Welcome back to the intro narrator's stamp collection stampede. Yes, haha, that's more like it. Anyway, on with the DCC actual play.
So this is our DCC actual play. We are back. It is episode number 6.
I think so.
Yes. Yeah. So let's do some quick character introductions. First of all, we'll start with James. Who you playing?
My name's Minoc, and I'm an ex-herder dwarf.
And Nick, how about you?
I am playing Grimald, and I am a vagrant hobbit.
Good. So with that out of the way, let's bloody well get on with it, shall we? Shall we get on with it, or shall we stay here in the intro?
We'll stay. It's as nice as it is in the intro.
I mean, it is safer here, but I think we should get on with it.
No, let's go. Let's see what these two have been up to.
Alright, so last session you guys completed the Kingspire arc, and you used the rune blade to smash up the yolkless egg. Mm-hmm. But unwittingly you used one chaotic item on another chaotic item and opened up a tiny chaotic portal, and in doing so some massive chaotic elements came through into your world.
Oh my god.
And now you've seen just a miasma of beasts, colours, automatons, all different types of weird shit just bursting forth into your world.
Am I seeing things, or is that egg just spewed up all sorts of fucking craziness?
Well, I thought I was seeing things, but clearly I'm not crazy.
Hello?
Hello?
In front of you, you can see the familiar form of Owen Lee.
Oh fuck, it's Owen.
Among all of these like gigantic toads and dinosaurs and gigantic robots and walking mountains, you see that Owen Lee has got a brand new set of glowing chaotic armour and he's got a gigantic sword. Of course his glasses are being worn on the outside of the helmet. Yes. And he's like, oh, whoa! What on earth?
Owen?
Welcome back, mate.
Oh, things were going well for me in the chaotic realm.
That's a pretty neat
You have no idea how good the eclairs there are.
I'm glad you've been keeping well. Sorry about the old, leaving you behind.
Oh, what, abandoning me there? Leaving me for dead?
It was an accident.
Abandon's a strong word.
You ran away when I was saying, guys, don't leave me here. And then you jumped into a portal, leaving me with all those scary dudes. I mean, it turns out they're pretty nice. Look at this cool helm.
Pretty cool, actually. I mean, we didn't do it on purpose. I mean, you know, you're a very, capable guy.
You do realise I'm going to have to cut you up and shit.
Owen, now, come on.
Look, I'm really powerful now.
I don't doubt it.
But we're buddies, right?
We saved you. We got you back.
Goodbye. And then you can see he turns around and points his blade at you. A big portion of all the monsters and weird shit that's come out of this portal, things that you can barely even comprehend, gigantic blobs and weird monsters that you've never seen in your life, all turn to face you and they start charging towards you. What do you do?
Oh dear.
I think Owen controls all this madness. Look, Owen, stop your friends from advancing on us, would you, mate?
Nope, you're going to die alone in this swamp, and it's all thanks to me. Maybe you shouldn't abandon your only friend.
Can I get the pieces of like the egg and sort of rub it on me?
Yeah, okay.
To try and empower myself.
So Grimald, you see your friend Minoc just start getting the bits of earth where the smashed egg and smashed chaotic sword are and start rubbing it on himself.
Miney, are you feeling alright, mate?
As you do this, a black dragon starts swooping towards you, and Owen is like, he's like, what on earth are you? I mean, you look pretty attractive, but die now! And he lifts up his sword and it starts swooping towards you. Grimald, what are you gonna do?
Come on, Miney, let's go.
I'm gonna leg it, mate.
Okay. Okay, so give me an agility roll, please, Grimald.
12.
Now do a roll for Minoc as well. This is going to be harder for Minoc considering he wasted time sludging himself up.
9.
You guys, as you're legging it away, the black dragon that Owen commanded to sort of slay you by pointing his sword at you starts nipping at you, and Minoc, you can feel it biting at your back. But just as this happens, you can sort of hear the sound of like these sort of dulcet bells, and the sound of wind and clouds and an angelic chorus. And suddenly, you find yourself on a grassy plain.
What the?
What?
Oh, look, it's lovely. Where's that dragon gone?
I think it worked. Rubbing the chaos on me.
Where's that bellend Owen gone?
And this glowing gold orb just starts to approach you, and it's like giggling. It's like,
Oh, we got company, Miney.
Oh no.
Hello, Bull.
what? You don't recognise me?
I squint my eyes and I'm like,
I got my spectacles on.
Look, I've obviously had a few alterations since last we met, but it's me,
I recognise that
Lexalia.
voice.
What?
But
Exelia?
yeah, from the Chaos Realm. Remember the spy, the gold woman?
Yeah,
And
but
the monster.
you're a bull now. Why?
Well, if you recall, when last we met, I turned into a big, horrible
beast.
monster because of all the infections that I got whilst in the Chaos Realm.
Oh, yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
Slaying.
Well,
That was hideous.
you know, you're no spring chicken yourself, Minoc.
No, I know
I'll be
that.
honest, you're looking better than you were. Now
Thank
that
you.
you're bull-like and not
That's-
monster-like.
That's kind of you to say, Grimald. Well, anyway, welcome to the plane of law.
What? Wait a minute.
Ah, lovely.
Well, it beats where we was before, so have you saved us from that crap back there?
In a sense, yes. I mean, you kind of fucked a lot of things up.
Did we?
We're starting to realise that we have quite a good knack for that. Ain't it, buddy?
That's kind of our trademark thing.
If it ain't broke, we'll break it.
Exactly.
You see, one of the gods of law, Zofia, she is a very powerful woman, and she's very upset with the both of you because you may have unleashed the biggest chaotic incident in the history of the universe.
We were just doing what we were meant to do.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you went to a library, believed the first thing you saw written down, and then followed it, and now look at what you've done.
Well, I ain't the sharpest knife in the box, I'll be honest. But we thought we was doing the right thing.
Exactly.
Anyway, listen, look over there, and she points, and you can see a set of golden stairs leading up to some clouds, and she's like, up there you're going to have to meet Zofia, and she's also brought someone else along to help who's pretty disgusting. They're gonna make you atone for what you've done. That's all.
Oh.
I was just giving you a little briefing, a little heads up. But be nice, because they could smash you with a fort.
Do we have a choice?
I would probably say no. But that's probably just a thought.
So
I would just hazard a guess that you should just go along with it.
okay. I think I'm picking up this subtle hint.
Yes. What happened to your voice just then?
Well, I was just trying to make you feel better by doing a high-pitched voice.
Well, it ain't working.
No.
If anything, I feel worse.
Well, in that case, I won't do it again. Sorry.
Well, I suppose we best go up the stairs then.
Oh, God.
I lower my head like a naughty school kid and then just start skulking up the stairs.
As you guys head up the stairs, you can see these sort of floating cloud thrones up there. Most of which are empty at the moment, except for 2. And one of them holds a woman whose face is mostly covered, except for the fact that she has these striking blue eyes, and she is around 30 feet tall. She towers above you, and her flowing blonde hair seems to sort of just flow in wind that isn't even there. And she regards you two with a gigantic frown as her robes also flutter in the wind. And the chair next to you also holds a familiar face. It's Bills.
Oh, hey, Bugs.
So, look, I don't want to be here any much as you guys do, but there's shit that needs to be sorted.
And the woman starts speaking, and she's like,
Oh, shut up, Bills.
And who might you be?
I am Zofia,
Hello.
Hi.
goddess of law and order.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It is my lady.
Bugs, nice to see you again.
Hello. Look, some shit has gone really bad.
Yes, we
You ain't
know.
kidding, you turned me into a fish.
To put this into technical terms, you guys have done goofed.
Now I know what that one means.
That is, well, we're all aware of this. We were given a heads up by Lexanaya.
Now, I am very much a fair and just goddess, and I will give you a chance to sort out the mistakes you have made. By using a chaotic item to destroy a chaotic item in what we have dubbed here the stupidest way to sort out any problem ever, you have created an incident of epic proportions and pretty much destroyed the world as we know it.
But we just thought 2 wrongs would make a right, didn't we, Miney?
Yes. That's what we thought.
Again, as I mentioned, unbelievably stupid.
Oh,
However, we will, as I said, give you the chance to rectify the actions that you have done.
okay.
Come, take a look in this crystal ball.
and she motions her hand forward, and in front of you a crystal ball appears floating. And she says,
There are 3 missions ahead of you, and you may choose but one at the moment, but of course, all of them will need to be solved. So, have a look, gaze unto the ball, and see which path you shall take for now.
I walk up and put my hands around my eyes and then just
same.
whack it against the ball like you look through a window.
as you gaze in, you can see what is quite clearly a dinosaur attacking Fanning City. And it's literally, obviously you guys wouldn't know it's a dinosaur, but you out of game would know this is a T-Rex, right? It's got the judge
Yeah.
that presided over your court case in its mouth, and it's just flinging him in the air. And there are people screaming, just absolutely running in terror from this dinosaur. It runs to the pub, it chews that up in one gulp. People are just absolutely dying.
Okay.
And she says,
I believe we call this a Trex.
Oh, what?
A what?
A Trex.
What?
It is a creature so hideous that to gaze upon it is mere madness. Do you feel mad?
No.
I'll be honest with you, I've always felt a little bit mad.
Well, I've seen worse.
Okay, well, then you are clearly the right ones for the mission.
Thank you.
Is that... that's Fetid City, isn't it?
It is Fanning City, and that is the Trex. And next up, take another gaze unto the ball.
as you gaze inside, you can see that there is a sort of wagon race going on. With monsters attached to the front, allowing them to go faster than any horses that you've ever seen in your life, right?
Wow.
But these monsters are like weird things that you've never seen in your life. And presiding over the race is Cutthroat Jenkins. And he's got this weird armour that he's fashioned out of all of these like bits of house, bits of wagon, and he's like made some sort of like Mad Max Pain Spike type armour.
Yeah.
And he's looking over this race and he's like, 3, 2, 1, death race! And you see these people they race for about 30 seconds and then they just crash into each other and just explode like tubs of jam, just there's just bits of them going everywhere, and he's just clapping. It's like, now we shall eat the dead. All hail Overlord Jenkins.
Oh god.
Oh no.
And then you see Goddess Sofia just look at the race, and she goes, as you can see, there are tribes of people that are benefiting from the apocalypse.
Tribes.
We got a score to settle with that piece of rubbish anyway.
We do need to get him.
That leaves us the third mission.
But Bugbear starts up.
Scaffrey Grodaz. Many years ago, I had a rivalry. You see, you don't get this handsome without doing an uprising or two.
Sorry, I had something
Sorry,
in my
why
throat.
were you laughing?
Something in my throat.
Long ago, it was the Toad War, and Toadkind were ruled over by an evil overlord called Scaffrey Grodaz. And there was a religion called the Salentian Knot. And the Salentian Knot were bloody horrible, if I'm being honest. And they ruled with an iron fist, not literally, because they had toad hands. And during this rule, we were given little food, tiny abodes, and very little freedom. And it took one very handsome, very rad, and very awesome toad to rise up, take power, and destroy Scaffrey Grodaz and all of his shitty followers. That was me. Bills.
Yeah!
Well done.
And yet, it seems I did not kill him really at all, and I did a bad job. Because out of this portal you have made, I saw Scaffrey Grodaz and a few followers running into a bloody swamp. And setting up a new dungeon.
What?
That
So we
was
must-
exactly my reaction. What? I said.
So you
What?
want us to slay this Scaffrey Grodaz?
And then suddenly, I get a bloody invite from Zofia here, and to be honest, I'm more of a neutral guy than a lawful guy, and I'm here in this shithole, no offence, doing this stupid work, no offence, having to sit here on this shitty cloud, no offence, talking to you cunts, offence.
Oh, taken. Could you not just defeat him yourself?
Hey man, it's my birthday. I didn't work on my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
to you. To me.
So, as you can see, there are toads that also benefit from the apocalypse.
Just to rain on this parade a little bit more, when the gathering of monsters spewed onto our world, we also bumped into an old acquaintance. We might have left the humankind in the Chaos realm, and now he seems to have appeared stronger and covered in armour, and he also seems to have a vendetta against us.
Oh, yes.
Did this man happen to have a glowing black sword that he used to command beasts?
Yes.
And glowing eyes.
He has the glasses and as well.
I see.
Yeah,
Well-
that's him. Last time we had him, he was the only deadly thing he had was a pen.
Yes.
May I ask you a pertinent question?
If you must.
Is there anything you don't fuck up?
Yes.
We try our best.
Well, please, enlighten me.
Our friendship. Me and Grim couldn't be closer.
He's got a point.
Forgive me, but I'm going to be sick, and then I'm going to eat that sick and then sick it up again.
Well,
You make me so sick, that sick in turn produces its own sick.
well, it was the only thing I could think of.
You've upset your boss, Miney.
Okay, I will allow you one chance. Pick one of these missions, and if you mess this one up, I will have you killed so badly that you will die twice. And but Bugbear's is like, I think that's a fair deal.
Oh, well, we don't really have a choice.
Help or die twice. Well, figure, can I just have a small conversation with my friend?
By all means, yes.
So let's walk. Yes.
Morning, look, morning. I ain't been funny or nothing, but I don't really like Owen. He looks a bit tasty these days.
He's a bit scary, yeah.
I don't fancy dancing with a Trex.
No, me neither.
And to be fair with you, if anyone's killing Jenkins, it should be when we're highly powerful.
Yep.
So should we go slap some frog bum?
I'm up for that. I'm up for that.
All right, sweet.
Fuck butt, yeah.
We have chosen.
We've chosen.
We've got to hook our brother Bills up
Yes, Buggies.
and do his birthday job for him.
Birthday treat.
Well, in that case, I'm glad I prepared this. You seem to get out one of those little birthday whistles. That was a lot less amusing than the man in the items shop said.
Oh, I don't know. I quite enjoyed it.
Haha, now what I look for.
Isn't this a laugh? See, it's not all so bad, is it? Oh, chaos.
Why don't we just stay here instead?
Shall we just celebrate a party? You must have got some meat.
Silence!
Oh, sorry.
You two are the most infuriating men I've ever met.
Hobbit.
I am shut up.
Dwarf.
It is a catch-all term for mortals. Right. I will not let you go into this mission empty-handed, however. I'm not stupid enough to think that you could do this slapsome frog bum, as you say, despite the fact they are toads!
You could hear us?
Shut up!
Sorry.
Okay, first of all, which one of you wants magic powers? Put your hand up.
I'll stomp my leg.
I said put your hand up!
Me.
Okay, fine. Go over there. And she points over to like a big wizard's tower that you can see with some hawks sort of like flying around the top of it.
Oh, good luck, Marnie.
Cheers.
Magic makes me feel funny.
Right, in that case, Grimald, you go over to the warehouse of innumerable items.
What now?
You go over to the warehouse of innumerable items.
Oh, sorry, I see the sign now. Yep, that one over there, yeah.
Right, and you will get some special items to use on your quest.
Fantastic. Can I go now?
Yes.
Hey!
So first of all, we'll cut to Minoc. You head over to the top of this wizard's tower, and while you're up there, you can see that there's all this sort of alchemist equipment, and there is absolutely shitloads of bottles, poultices, books, all this stuff up there. And as you enter the room, you can see that there's this guy, like a little weedy, little 12-year-old boy in there, and he's just like,
What? Ha.
hello?
Hello there.
Oh my god.
What?
Is it?
Is what? Have I got something on my face?
I was told that you were coming to see me. You're not Minoc, are you? Oh
I am.
my fuck.
What?
You can see that this the person talking to you is a little 12-year-old boy, and he's wearing these like bottle cap glasses, and he sort of shifts them around his face to look at you, and he goes, everyone in the lunchroom has been talking about you. You would not believe. You're the guy who smashed an egg, right? Apparently with his dick. That's just the rumors, man. But you apparently set off the world's biggest, most cataclysmic event just by being completely stupid. Oh my god.
Well, I can't take all the credit.
Well, that's what everyone's been saying, man.
You mustn't forget old Grimald.
Hey, look.
Best bud.
If I hear a rumor on the b-ball court, I can't just discount it, you know. Oh, mansies. Anyway, what's up? What's up, dog?
I'm here for magic.
Oh, Christ. Well, okay. What? Who sent you? Was it Zofia? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I can give you 4 spells. Okay, but the thing about it is that they're mercurial, okay? I know you're not the biggest magic dude, because you smashed an egg with a chaotic sword. You see him turn around, sort of, like, going through books and stuff like this. And every so often, he'll turn around to look at you, and he'll just go... and he goes, okay, first spell. I've given you Ward Portal, okay?
Cool.
Look, don't pretend you know what it means, okay? Just listen to what I'm telling you. This is important stuff. Okay, ward portal. This basically allows you to stop any door from being opened. If successfully cast, which, I mean, I'm not holding out any hope, okay, nerd boy? And you can see this guy is a massive nerd, so him calling you this...
It's the worst.
Yeah. And then he goes, actually, and he sort of waves his hand over you, and you can see some runes flying at you. And he's like, actually, it seems that you've got quite an affinity with this spell.
Good.
So with this one, you'll be casting it with a D24 instead of a D20. And he goes, the next one is mending.
Right.
And he once again waves his hand over you, but this time you can see that the spell affinity sort of fails, and he's like, whoops! Okay, probably forget about that one.
Wow.
Anytime you use this one, you'll have a 50% chance to forget any one of your other spells for the day, so sorry about that. Okay, your next one is Detect Magic. That one just works normally, so that's pretty cool.
Good. That seems simple enough.
Alright, final spell.
Pardon, Gesundheit.
Whoops! Okay, that one... Look, I'm not as good at this as everyone thinks, but don't tell nobody. Okay, well, I've given you a pretty sick one for the last one. Chill Touch.
But I'm cool enough.
You see his face just... He has absolutely no reaction. He may as well be looking at a blank wall. You want to know how this one works or not?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, this spell absolutely must be shouted.
What? What do you mean?
In order for the spell to work, you have to shout it. I look. I don't know the mercurial effects. It's just the way it is, man. I don't dish it out. Far be it from me to know how the universe works. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
I mean, it kind of is my job, but I've been slacking.
I can see.
I just collect the paycheck, yo.
Hey, anyway, what is your name? I didn't ask that yet.
It's Luke. Luke Enyart.
Nice to meet you, Luke. Thanks for the kind of magic.
It's good magic.
Some of it.
Just when if you do anything under a shout with Chill Touch, it won't work. Just remember that.
Okay.
Look, oh, for fuck's sake, look, here's a couple of pages. Look, it's just a dummy's guide on how these work, okay?
Okay, thanks. Yeah, sure.
Right, see you later, Dick.
Okay, bye, Luke. Prick. Sorry, I had something in my throat.
So next up, we cut to Grimald. You can see a gigantic castle, and on the front there are these illuminated letters. It is the warehouse of innumerable items.
I think I've found the place. Cooey!
Well, you say cooey at the door, and out the front there's just a guard, and he's like, would you shut up?
Oh shit, you made me jump. Could you make yourself known a little bit sooner?
What, I'm standing here for Christ's sake.
I didn't notice ya.
Look, I am the guard of innumerable shit.
Okay, well I'm Grimald, the god of nothing.
Sean Richard, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sean. What lovely hair you have.
It's not the... Look, shut up.
Sorry, I just say things sometimes that I don't mean.
Look, this isn't about flattery, it's about items, okay?
Okay.
Look, in here, we have items forged by some of the greatest minds ever to exist in the universe over thousands upon thousands of years.
You got my stuff in there, then? Look, it's been a long time, I'm sorry.
So, as I was saying, you need to treat this with a bit of respect.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yep.
No fucking around.
Nope.
No banging into things.
Okay.
Because the last time that happened, there was an explosion, and somebody died.
Oh, blimey.
All right.
Okay. Gotcha. Pay attention. Show respect.
No jokes.
No jokes.
No flattery. No talking about hair.
Okay. Alright.
Or any of that, wispy shit.
Okay, maybe perhaps another time.
No.
Never. Okay, look, I'm just trying to
In
make
fact,
friends.
no talking about anything that isn't items at all.
Okay, look.
Now I'm going to open the gate. Will you concentrate?
Yes.
That's my line.
I like that. That's nice.
What did I just say?
Affirmative.
Okay. And you see him press a button by the gate, and it begins to open. Yeah, and as it opens, you can just see rows and rows and rows of shelves with all these items on it. Wow. And all of these items, you can see they are amazing, and they are of different shapes. Some of them glow, some of them are looking mundane, some of them are weird, but they are absolutely amazing. And he just walks down rows of them, and he's like, so, it is of my understanding that Zofia has said that you can pick 2 of these.
Blimey, O'Reilly. It's a cornucopia of stuff.
Check out this one. And he hands you a fake nose, and he says, this is the nose of wingmanship. As long as you wear this, you can give great romantic advice. I myself use this on myself. And now...
Grim's face just literally goes flat. He's like, what?
Yes, I wore the nose and looked in the mirror, and now, guess who's married to the most handsome hunk in all of the lawful plane? Sean Richer.
Okay, right, listen, I'll be brutally honest with you. Look at me. I'm part fishman, part hobbit. I'll be honest.
But you could give romantic advice to your friends with the nose.
I haven't even had a bit of romance. Period.
Alright, moving on. He puts that one back on the shelf, and he's like, what about this one? The bagpipes of stealth. This particular item was made by a wonderful wizard called Jack Dawkins. As long as you play this set of wizened pipes at full blast, you remain completely invisible.
Right, another problem. What be a bagpup?
It's an instrument. Here, I'll play some for you.
It's beautiful. Let me have a go.
No, absolutely not. No, only if you choose it as your item.
No, well, this is the thing. I cannot play this instrument.
Well, you've got time to learn.
Can we put it on the maybe pile?
Alright, well, how about this one? This was made by a powerful blacksmith called James Chodes. The cursed ring of names. This ring may never be taken off, and will allow you to see anyone's name floating above their head. This can be extremely obstructive to your view, but you will know anyone's name instantly. It's a good 'un. It's a good 'un.
I like it. What's that over there?
That is, of course, a item made by a powerful tailor called Paul C. It is the cap of cowardice. A Robin Hood-style cap. Not sure what that means, but it comes with a feather. Once per day, the cap can be activated, and the feather will point the absolute best direction of escape to the current danger the wearer is facing.
Well, I do enjoy escaping, I must say.
Actually, this one looks like it would suit you. Put it on my head.
Could I try?
I'll put it on my head.
Oh my word.
What do you think, eh?
Maybe we could go for that drink.
Oh, really? Well, I've been through the ringer. I'm not gonna lie. I'm open to new opportunities. Maybe we will go for a drink.
No.
Look, what do you think of this?
And I'll turn it slightly to the other side.
That's pretty cool. Right, no, I said no messing around. Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
May I leave this lovely hat on my head while we continue to peruse these magical items?
Alright, this one.
Thanks, Sean.
Alright, you may take one more item.
Okay. What's that over there, then?
That is, of course, made by Tim White. He was, of course, the mayor of Fanning City. But what a lot of people don't know about him is that he makes amazing artifacts.
He's also pain in the arse trying to kill me.
Well, but he did make the White Glove of Challenge. This dapper white glove resizes easily to fit anyone who tries to put it on. If slapped or hit with this glove, a creature must make a DC 16 will save. I don't know what that means, but if they don't make it, they will immediately be unable to take any actions other than attacking the chasing slapper.
Wait, look, are we really looking at magical items, or are you just trying to dress me up real nice?
Look, pair of gloves, cool hat.
Exactly.
I do enjoy playing dress up, I've got to be honest.
Thank you. Do you know what? These gloves,
I put them on, and I assume they kind of fit to my hands. And I'm like,
wow. Such softness.
And I touch the feather on the cap with the gloves, and I'm like,
Do you know what?
and I just cry. A little tear comes out my eye. I'm speechless. He's so happy.
Yeah, and he's like, I've never seen a more dapper-looking fish boy. Which, to be honest, you win by default.
Do you know what? Thank you, Sean. You've made what otherwise would be probably the shittest day of my life slightly better. I have this lovely hat, these fantastic gloves, and I'd like to think a friend.
No. Okay, well, let's go. As you guys leave, you can see a mace that is absolutely thundering with lightning, and you can see a lighter, and you see a white ribbon, and you can see all of these amazing items and some knee protectors as well. But you have chosen a pair of gloves and a hat.
Yeah.
And as the gate closes behind you, you guys meet up once again at the throne room with these cloud thrones, and Babugbabills and Zofia are standing there with Lexalia adjacent to the thrones.
Oh, nice hat. And gloves.
I do like the little kind of click fingers and point, and then just wink at Miney and go,
I know.
Upgraded.
You look bloody ridiculous.
Aye. That's
What?
no.
Oh, Bugsy, don't be like that, mate.
Well.
Come on, look what you did to me.
What?
Look at me.
When you turned into a fish. Oh, funny.
So,
So?
if you gaze once more upon the orb, I will show you the direction of where you must go.
Okay,
Right.
Look! Yonder into the orb.
let's have a little look-see.
We are doing that.
As you look into the orb, you can see that very, very far north of Fanning City is another swamp, but it is a considerably small one, and it is surrounded by forest. It's as if the Salentian Knot and Scafra Grodaz have picked a secluded place so that they can regroup and come back to power. And she points it out, and she's like, I can teleport you to the entrance. However, I will not be able to get you inside.
Okay.
Now, once you're there, your mission is simple. Go inside and fuck all they shit up.
I'm sure we'll
Is
manage
that what you said, Babugbabills?
We're pretty good at that, that's for sure.
Yes, exactly. That is what I said. They need to go in, fuck all they shit up.
What exactly does that mean? Fuck all they shit up.
You best just destroy them.
Bugsy, we taking prisoners, mate, or we talking total annihilation?
Well, there was one minor request.
Yep.
I will give you a bonus. I will give an extra spell to Minoc if he manages to do one thing.
Oh, yeah?
When
What's
you
that?
meet that scumbag Scafra Grodaz, as your first action when things throw down, I would like you to take this.
And he hands you sort of a blob of jelly.
Okay. Ooh, it's wobbly.
Look at it go.
Yes, this is a... Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
It's not a toy, you
Sorry.
idiot. Take this blob and hold it aloft your head. It's a communication blob, and I'm going to use it to really gloat and call him a dick and stuff.
Sure, I
And
can do
only
that.
then may you attack him. If you do this extra thing, then I will allow you to have an extra spell.
There is another thing.
I'm all ears.
The trouble is that you guys have a reputation for fucking things up.
That we do.
Yes, we do. Oh, wait,
So I'm going to send a little guy to keep an eye on you.
What, babysitter?
Yeah.
But do you not think that we're capable?
And if he dies, I will be utterly furious. And you can see that just from round the corner, this little guy who's wearing a little backpack, holding a little notepad, right? You've never seen a more thin, short, weedy looking guy in your life. And he's like, "You alright, lads? It's me, Jason Connolly."
Hello, Jason.
Yeah, in terms of warrior, like, abilities, I ain't really got that many.
What is it you
But what I can fucking do is I can write stuff down real good. I'm a scribe, innit?
Scribe in it.
So I got a report on what you guys is doing. and it's gonna be. We're gonna get on that right good. So don't worry about nothing.
Have you a weapon?
The most deadly weapon of all.
What that be then?
The written word, mate.
Oh, for God's sake.
Have you got any healing stuff?
Oh yeah. The most deadly healing weapon of all.
Go on.
The poem.
You've teamed us with a poet for this mission.
Why are you making it more difficult for us?
I'm not making it more difficult.
But
I need somebody to keep an eye on you, do I not, Lee?
Well, look, if we look at it from another perspective, we may write history, quite literally.
No, I will be. I don't think you understand how scribing works,
Yeah,
mate.
but you'll be writing about us. We'll be legends. We'll go down in history as the world's saviours. Jason, do me a favour.
Yeah.
Do not die.
Yeah,
That's really great advice, mate.
it's good. You should probably write that down.
Okay, do not die.
I'm a bit of a poet myself.
Go on.
Do not die, because you might fry.
Rubbish.
Oh.
At this point, you can see that Zofia, she snaps her fingers, and you guys are immediately teleported to the swamp.
Fucking hell. What the? Where are we?
Great.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I wanted to say see you later, but obviously they didn't like that.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think they like us much at all.
No.
So you guys reach an area of a swamp that is essentially it's like a big pool, and you can see the entrance to a dungeon, which is essentially a big carved toad into a rock with some doors in the chest area. And on the front, just above the door, you can see that it says the words "Abode of the Toad."
I think we're in the right place.
Yep.
Fucking poetry, innit? That's good. I like that.
We're going to jot that down in your little journal.
All right, mate. There's no need to get abrasive.
I didn't mean to get rude.
Look, I'm here to help yous.
No, I know. It's been a long day.
You're not here to help us. There's nothing you can do.
It's going to make us famous.
Right. Okay. Been a bit rude. I'm going to write that down in the old journal. Okay. I'll be reporting that back to Zofia. So the more mean you are, I've got to tell her everything. It's my job.
You're in trouble, matey.
Care not.
No gold star for you, mate.
Gold. I remember gold back in the days when I was rich.
I'll pack that in.
Okay. Wasting time just writing that down.
Shut up, Jason.
Look, let me think. Just let me think.
Well, you have to think how to open a door.
Yeah, but look, there might be frogmen in there.
Am I to understand that you guys is like really good adventurers? Because how have you got this far when you need to? You get to a door with you're trying to kill a toad guy, right? There's a toad door in front of you, and you're sitting here thinking about how to open it.
We can't just breeze in there like a welcoming committee. We got to be tactile. What if it's an ambush waiting to pounce, eh? Got to think deeper now you're an adventurer, mate. Can't just write crap all day.
Well, that sounds delicious. What's a ham bush?
What?
A ham bush, you say?
No.
What, it's got like ham growing off it?
No, as lovely as that would be, I'm talking about an ambush.
Oh, right, sorry.
It's completely different. Certain death. Right. Do you think they know we're here?
No.
Alright, fine.
Right,
Let's go quietly, though, because I don't want them to, I don't want our presence to be known just yet. The element of surprise may help us.
All right.
wait.
Shush.
Grimald, give me a sneak roll then, please.
16.
Yeah, you push the doors open, and you do it extremely quietly. As you do so, you notice that beyond the croaking doors is a vestibule. Peeling paintings, victims of the swamp's damp, cover the eastern and western and southern walls. To the north, beyond the vestibule, the temple stretches off into the gloom. The air here is moist, stinking of mildew, and the ghosts of strange pungent incense. The sound of trickling water is faintly heard. Oh, this is fucking tight, isn't it? Look at this. This is like really fucking...
Keep your voice down.
Shut up.
But yeah, you're right. It's pretty tight.
God, it fucking stinks in here.
Yeah, done it just.
Yeah, you can see that the... sorry, I don't know why I'm
You're not in there, you're right.
Yeah, you can see that the paintings depict toad species engaged in innocuous activities such as catching flies, perching atop mushrooms, and hiding amongst foliage. Others portray the amphibians amidst the passing feet of crowds on busy streets or sunning themselves in well-maintained gardens. The images are simple, almost charming depictions.
Look at these Look at these frogs parading around like they're humans.
They're fucking rubbish.
What's all that about? Who do they think they are? But they need to know their place.
This is so weird.
Alright, shall we continue? Team?
Just a minute. I'm gonna try a spell.
Oh, here we go. Alright, this is interesting.
I'm going to step back.
I'd like to use Detect Magic. 14.
You do not detect any magic within the entrance area.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that was weird. But I can sense that there's no magic.
Oh, yeah. Alright, that's a good start. No magic. Any food? I'm starving. You got detect food?
I wish.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be nice. I could do with like a ambush.
The more you speak of this ambush, the more I want one. Right, anyway, I will lead. Because I am a king after all. Off we go.
I'm going to walk forward.
As you walk forward, just past the vestibule, the interior of the temple widens into a transept, crossing the main space of the fane. Semi-transepts, small open areas attached to the temple's central space, extend to the east and west. In the middle of the transept is a trickling fountain. From a basin of scummy water rises a carving of a toad seated atop a rock. Water issues from the amphibian's mouth. The flagstones around the fountain are slimy and discoloured by algae. The temple continues past the transept, and a number of benches and pews can be seen.
I found a fountain. It be a Froggoth fountain. See what I've done there? Write that down. Go on.
No, I ain't gonna write that down.
Look.
That's rubbish.
No, it's clearly not. I think I'm wasted on this adventure, and I may change my career when I've saved the world and become a writer. Just need to get my hands on a pencil.
I will make sure that you'll never ever get a pencil.
Right, no ambush for you, right? Look, what is this fountain? I don't want to touch this putrid water. I fear it may harm us.
Give me a perception check, please, mate.
I've got a 7 there.
Okay, yeah. As you look into the basin of the fountain, you don't notice anything special about this fountain.
Okay.
This fountain seems pretty nondescript to me, but then I'm no fountain expert.
I'm going to put my little finger.
I'm going to put my littlest finger into this fountain, see if it has any adverse effects.
Give me a reflex save, please.
15.
Just as you put your little finger in there, you can feel countless toothy maws sort of nibbling at your finger. Just as you do so, you manage to get your finger out of there, and he's like, okay, I'm writing that down.
Right, that's settled. Do not go near that fountain. It's liquid teeth.
We're going to turn right in this open bit and see what's over there.
Okay, as you go to the east, you can see that the far end of this semi-transept bears an iron framework holding wooden shelves set one above the other in staggered procession. Each shelf is covered with stubby, unlit candles and melted wax. There are more paintings painted upon the walls here, depicting tadpoles spawning, maturing, then departing their murky pools.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah, well, that's a word for it.
I'm not fucking sure that it is. You guys spend a lot of time looking at rubbish, don't you?
We're just getting a feel for where we are. Mate, if you'd been in some of the Dungans we had been in, you'd understand.
Look,
Yes, you're obviously not an adventurer. You have to try and explore everything.
What, so you look around, looking at crap, instead of just... Look, what I say is we just get down here, kick the toad's bum.
Off you go then.
No, if he dies, we're in trouble.
You know what, thinking about it, let's look at these candles a bit more. Oh, they're interesting, aren't they?
Yeah, you stay there. Right, this artwork is pissing me off, if I'm honest with you. I mean, come on, who do these frogs think they are?
I mean, they're a bit above their station, aren't they?
Isn't they?
I mean, who do they think they are painting paintings? It's rubbish.
I know. They should be in the, I don't know, in the swamps, ribbiting or something.
Fucking paintings.
Fucking hell.
Come on,
mate. Right, I'm gonna go to the west, see if I can find something interesting.
As you go over to the west, you can see that the paintings from the vestibule continue along the walls of this space. The toads in the paintings are joined by a ferocious-looking human male with matted hair and dressed in crude furs. He bears a grisly totemic rod adorned with a malformed skull that bears the traits of both man and amphibian. Near the western wall is a stone sarcophagus bearing a life-sized effigy of a human figure resting atop its lid. The sides of the coffin are decorated with bas-relief carvings of toads of alternate sizes.
Well, that is fucking disgusting.
Wow. This place gets...
I get a good feeling in here.
Yeah, it's weirder and weirder.
I am. Oh God! Right, I think I'm fed up. Look at this art, if you can call it that.
Yeah. We're gonna go through the pews.
You can see 2 rows of 25-foot long, rough-hewn and mildewing pews, numbering 16 in all. They run north down the nave of the temple. They are separated by a 10-foot wide centre aisle and 10-foot wide aisles along the walls. The walls here bear yet more peeling paintings. Set high up on the east and west walls are 3-foot tall niches, 4 on each wall. These depressions each hold a statue in the shape of a squatting winged toad that stares balefully down at you.
Now they've got bloody wings.
Ah, this is getting ridiculous.
It's getting worse.
What's that over there?
What?
There.
Oh yeah.
To the left.
Yes, and in fact you can see a doorway right there. However, just as you point this out, you can see that these toad goyles on the ceiling begin to move.
Shit.
You guys are going to have to roll initiative. So first up in the order is going to be Jason. He's like, "Fuck race," and you see him leg it through the door, and he's just out of there like a shot, and he's just like, "Seen a bit, lads." Yeah. So next up is going to be the toad goyles. So there's 3 of them. First one is going to attack Minoc. It swoops in and is going to go for a choking attack on you. Give me a strength roll, please. As it tries to grab your throat, you just bat its hands away. It does not manage to actually grab onto you. The next one is going to go for Grimald and is going to try to vomit on you. And as it comes in, it just goes. You take 4 damage from this vomit just hitting you right in the face.
Ugh, I'm covered in chunder. It's disgusting.
I'll try and wipe a bit off of me.
Yeah, and then the third one, seeing that you are vulnerable to this attack, swoops in and does the exact same thing. And it goes, but it actually misses.
Oh, thank God for that.
Okay, next up on the order is going to be Minoc.
Oh, it's disgusting. Take this! Chill touch!
You see that all of them at this point sort of get very scared and turn to look at you as you shout this spell. Roll your spell.
11.
So unfortunately that is going to be a failure. As you yell out this spell, you just feel some failed energy just coming out of your gaping mouth.
I think I duffed up.
What was that?
I messed up.
I'm gonna start, advancing towards the door.
Next up is going to be Grimald.
I too will follow you. Bye.
And I'm gonna leg it and all.
Give me an agility roll to run away, please.
Get out of here. 4.
Not fast enough. Unfortunately, you slip on some of the sick. You unfortunately land straight on your ass.
Ow.
You've now got a butt covered in sick. And toad goyles go next. One of them swoops in, tries to puke on you again, but it fails. But the other one, seeing you as an easy target, goes for a choking attack. Give me a strength roll, and this is going to be quite difficult considering you've just slipped onto your ass.
Okay, 8.
Another 4 damage as the thing picks you up by the throat and begins to fly upwards. So, next up is going to be the final toad goyle, who then goes for an attack on Minoc, hitting him with the chunder, and that is going to do 2 damage as it hits you in the back of the head, burning you.
Oh, this is so disgusting.
It's the most vile fight I've ever been involved in.
And it hurts.
Next up is going to be Minoc.
That's so disgusting. Take this.
I'm gonna unicorn spear him. Ooh, 9.
Your attack misses. As the thing swoops towards you, you stab towards it and it just about dodges your attack.
Exit then.
Yeah, then, using your move action, you just about go out the room. You can see Jason is on the stairs smoking a pipe and he's like, alright.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, next is going to be Grimald.
Yeah, again, I'm going to try and get out of here.
Wait for me.
Okay, give me an agility roll, please.
19.
Yes.
Okay, you get up, putting your hands in the sick on the floor. It is going to burn your hands somewhat, so you take 2 damage, but you are out of there like a shot, and you can see Jason, he's like, bloody hell, mate.
Look at me.
What are those fucking things?
I know, but they throwed up all over me. I stink. Oh, well, I didn't want today to start.
And you gonna do this for, like, fun?
Well, normally we were a bit more successful, ain't we, Miney?
Yep. Quick, let's just ready ourselves round the corner.
You guys get down to the lower level, and as you get down there, you can see that there's this sort of like a roughly hewn stone hallway.
I think we should move quickly.
And to your right, just a bit further down, you can see a doorway.
Keep going.
Yeah, let's get deeper. Let's deeper.
As you run forwards and past the door, you can see that there is a turning to your left, a turning to your right, and one forwards. On the one to your left, you can see a heavy door, and the one forwards, you can see another door. And to your right, you can see that it extends much further. What would you like to do?
Which direction?
Follow your nose.
Yeah, as you head forwards, you can see that there is a sort of heavy wooden door in front of you. The toad goyles don't appear to be following you anymore, so for whatever reason, you appear to be safe. And in front of you, you can see a door. It is wooden. The stench down here is unbelievable. Although you are in a stone dungeon, it stinks like a fucking swamp.
Is it me that smells, or is it his actual dungeon?
I think
No, I had a bath this morning. Ain't me.
I'm covered in spew, so I don't know if it's me or the place.
It's probably you, mate. You've got chundled right the fuck up.
I know, I don't even know what that is.
And I point at like some unknown object on my shoulder.
Oh, bloody hell.
It looks like it's got an eye.
Just give it a fucking wipe, mate. Come on.
We are.
I'm gonna try and wipe some of this chunder off me.
nice big chunk there.
Gross.
Should we go through this big door?
Yeah, let's give it a push.
As you push the door open, you can see that the walls of this 30-foot deep by 40-foot wide chamber are decorated with more peeling paintings depicting humans and toads engaged in perverse, unnatural acts.
Oh god.
Oh, this
Fucking hell, mate.
Found the naughty room.
I've seen some fucked up porn in my life, but bloody hell.
This is.
The room contains a collection of divans, couches, mats, and heaps of pillows. A foul, obscene stench hangs in the air. Does anyone smell fucking jizz?
Oh, just get out of here.
Have we just walked into the banging chamber?
Wrong room.
The chamber tapers at the southern end and contains a statue of grey stone flecked with white placed on a platform. It depicts a human male and female toad locked in an unwholesome embrace.
Unwholesome embrace.
Think I've seen enough here.
Both of you give me a perception roll, please.
Cool.
19.
7.
You notice a protrusion on the statue.
Oh, I see that there. Let's be out.
Wait. Don't be so easily offended. Look, stop being a wallflower and wait a minute.
No.
There might be something of use here other than
Oh, do you want to touch his dick?
the projectiles.
You want to touch? Alright, I'll leave you
Well,
to
I'm
it.
definitely fucking writing this down. If we stay any longer in here, this is definitely
Look,
wasting
what
time.
if it's a secret passage?
It smells like frog cum.
I'm gonna pull the dick. See if it's a switch.
You can suck it if you want.
Yeah, as you pull the dick, it makes a sound. A secret cubby behind the sculpture.
Told ya.
Well,
Inside the space are 5 small vials and filters containing powerful liquids of some kind. You can see them pulsating and doing something inside there. They are of strange, sort of off-white colour.
I'm taking them. They might come in handy.
5 vials, mate.
5 vials of undisclosed substance.
You're not fucking taking that, are ya?
Of course I am, mate. It's a dungeon. You'll learn. This could come in handy. And if it don't, I don't know, maybe you have to drink it.
enjoy that.
Look, right, why would they hide them if they weren't important? I've pulled the ding-a-ling, it's opened up, and now they're there. Look, it's got to be a reason for it. I'm keeping hold of them. Don't you... Look, why are you two looking at me like that? I don't get any pleasure out of this silliness either as much as you do.
Sure you don't, yeah.
Can I go out in the bedroom now?
Yeah, we can... Yeah, alright, we can leave. Alright, let's go.
You guys leave the bad room.
And we'll turn right towards the big doors.
Yes, you turn right, you head towards the big doors. Yeah, and you can see some heavy doors in front of you. These look to be much larger than any of the doors that you've seen so far, and they have intricate carvings on them, again, picturing toads and things like this.
Okay.
This time, don't worry about it, there's no sexy things on it, but yeah, that's what you can see in front of you.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and push the door.
You push them, and once again, they are unlocked. I mean, these toads, they're not big on security.
Yes.
But inside, past the great doors, is a 15-foot long empty antechamber. Several iron bars segregate this area from the space beyond. Past the rusting barrier is a nauseating sight. Squatting in a grand cavern, greyish-white, mottled toads, their pale bodies sitting atop decades of filth and bones. A scummy pool fills the centre of the cavern, with a rocky islet rising above the surface at the centre of it. The water's surface ripples with masses of black tadpoles that swim and slither through its depths, and croaking, ye gods, the croaking. A hellish chorus resounds in the echoing cavern, with each guttural voice crying out a noise that sounds unsettling, like murder, 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 murder.
Oh, what is this? I hate it.
What's happening?
Be quiet, be careful. Look at them lot over there.
Both of you give me a perception roll, please.
19.
With a 19, Grimald, you notice that the iron bars, although they do restrict your entrance to this hideous chamber, you can see that they are heavily corroded.
I'm gonna just try and barge forwards and shove into them with my body.
Nice.
Alright, give me a strength check, please.
Body check them.
2.
Minoc runs forward, smashes into these corroded iron bars, actually really hurting your arm, and take 3 damage. It creates a loud gonging noise. You can see that the giant grey toads in the area beyond, they're not reacting and charging towards you, but they do just look at you now.
Rick.
We've been spotted.
Okay, that's one way to do it. What do you want? Who said that? Me over here.
What's your name?
We are looking for Scaff Radagras.
Cat Ravadad.
You see them looking at each other, all of the grey toads, and like,
I don't know anyone called that.
Can you let us in?
What are you lot doing? Sort of hanging out, innit?
Can you let us in, please?
No. The bars are there so that people don't get in. We don't let people in.
Right.
Look, do you worship Scaffragrodaz? Of course we do.
Yes.
Well, where are your robes then?
In the wash.
Thing is, your friends upstairs threw up all over me when we were trying to explain that we was coming to see our great god, old Scaffers. And so I am unrobed currently.
Yes.
you see him sort of have a hushed conversation.
No, we don't buy it, unfortunately. But we are here for the mating. No.
Right. Well, sorry, we're going to have to come through.
I'm going to try and kick one of the bars.
Okay, give me a strength roll, please.
11.
As you kick the bar,
Okay.
it does the same thing again, and it just makes a loud gonging noise as you smash it. And he's like, "Can you stop that? It's distracting. We're trying to start a chant.
Yes.
We can chant just fine by ourselves. There's no need.
That's what we're here for.
He's right. There's no need.
See, there's no chance of you letting us in so we can worship old scaffolds with you. Look, we know that you're not trying to worship us.
Yeah, no, look, you're talking rubbish.
No.
Perhaps we are. Perhaps we... Oh, sod this. We've been given these.
And I'll put up one of the vials.
Yeah, as you lift that up, you can see that the main one starts sniffing, and he goes,
Oh, fucking hell. Where'd you get that?
and you can see there were about 4 toads there, but about 26 more join him, and all of them start croaking loudly, and the main one's like, he's like,
Well, you better put that back, because Scafford Grodaz is going to be well fucking fucked off.
Well, no, we've been given this
No, I need that, but...
to present to him.
Let us in and maybe we'll let you have this. I know that you're not giving that to present to him, because that's in the sex dungeon room. What's that then? It's the place where we go to Bone Down. Go to the Bone Town. Look, put it back where it came from.
No.
How about I'll just smash it on the floor? No!
you can see that Jason starts up, and he's like, mate, don't fucking smash the jizz on the floor, mate.
Look, what if I was to just throw that? Look, if you don't let me in, perhaps I will destroy this vile liquid.
Jason, he's like, look, mate, don't fucking smash the jizz on the fucking floor.
Look,
If
Jason,
I'm going to be slipping about in jizz, I'm going home.
Look, if you come in here and you start smashing up the jars of, well, let's call it what it is, right? Scafford Grodaz is going to be really fucking annoyed, okay? And I'm not going to be responsible for what happens to you after that, alright? So, let's in. No,
Okay, so I'm going to throw the vial and try and aim it at the rock that's protruding out of the pool.
Give me a missile attack roll to throw that, please.
And that's a 20.
Notice that all of these toads just start having wild, angry sex with each other. You don't know how long this is going to last, but they are properly going to town. It sounds like a big old load of meat slapping together.
Oh my god.
That's what it sounds like. It is absolutely disgusting.
Right, we must get through this disgustingness.
Right, we've started something now. Let's bust these bars open while they're preoccupied with their, well, they got to say it. You can see what's going on.
Jason Connolly starts being sick on the floor. Oh mate, I can't look at that. Oh no.
Just help us, will you, Jace?
How can I bloody help look at what I'm seeing?
Oh, it's like me gagging up.
Right, I'm gonna see if I can grab hold of a bar and then put my other 2 feet along bars either side of it and then yank it.
Give me a strength. Yep, go on. Give me a strength roll, both of you, please.
12.
17.
Grimald manages to go up, and as Minoc is trying his absolute best, Grimald just goes up, shoulders one of the bars and smashes it, allowing a gap just small enough for you two to get through, but not for the human-sized Jason Connolly to get through. And it's like, what about me? What about me, lads?
You're probably safe.
Come on, mate.
You might. Well, I know we got to get Jason through. If he perishes, we're even in
It
more
ain't gonna
trouble.
look good if I go back and I write that you didn't let me through.
I've had enough of this. I'm just gonna go for a kick. Well, 19.
You kick another bar through, and it allows him to get through.
Come on,
But
Jace.
the one thing that you notice is the frogs, they appear to start being done. Some of them are getting out cigarettes and they start smoking them.
I'm going to take another vial out and smash it on the floor.
And then they just go wild. they just start really going for it at this point.
Party's not over, pal.
You don't know how long this potion's going to last.
Okay.
The only unfortunate thing is now you guys are much, much closer to it, and I need you guys to give me a fortitude save, please.
15.
Unbalanced. Crit fail.
So Minoc, you're starting to notice that these toads are looking very. These toads are looking very fuckable.
Schwink.
And in addition to that, Jason and Grimald's eyes, you've never noticed quite how beautiful they look. And in addition to that, Jason, he looks at you, Grimald, right? Yeah. And he's like, you know what? Fuck all this ratting business. You know, I think that we should go out for a nice meal. Maybe
Whoa,
Me
Jace.
first. He's my friend.
What,
No, come on,
Grim.
Minoc, I saw him first.
what's all this about?
I love you.
No, I love him. I saw him first, man.
I love him.
Wake up, you two.
I love him.
No, I love him.
It's the jism.
Come here.
You're under the jism spell.
Kiss me.
No, never.
I'm advancing.
Oh my god, what is this?
You can see that Jason is advancing towards him too.
No.
He's like, come here.
I'm gonna turn towards Jason and be like, oh, Jason, come. Let's put our different. Oh, Jason.
That's it, you two have a cuddle and I'll push on. I've seen enough.
So I'm going to use my white gloves of challenge to try and slap these two and see if I can get them to snap out of it or at least follow me.
Okay, so first of all, you slap Minoc. So Minoc, give me a
Packety.
will save, please.
11 overall.
You are now unable to take any actions other than to chase Grimald and try to attack him. And you stop kissing Jason, and you suddenly start chasing after Grimald and want to kill him.
Ah, Grimald, you prick. That's it, channel the energy and come kick my bum.
Are you also going to slap Jason?
Yeah, might as well.
Grimald, give me an agility roll to see if you can outrun these two.
4.
14.
Okay, so initiative rolls, everyone, please.
Here we go.
Oh, for fuck.
Okay, so Minoc, you are up first. What do you want to do to kill Grimald?
Going straight for the spear then. 11.
So hit.
Oh, shit. 10 damage?
So that means Grimald is on one hit point.
Oh my god.
You have damaged your friend to the point of being near death. And at this point, the feeling of wanting to kill your friend just about wears off.
What have I done?
You've run me through. Oh, with your unicorn spear.
Grimald, help.
Take it out.
I'm sorry.
Just take it out, mate. Just take it out.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I'm so sorry.
I don't like it.
I'm so sorry.
I thought the gloves would help.
A foul stench wafts from the mouth of the passageway you're currently in. Its stink detectable even over the odour of the toad decay. The floor of the passage is cleaner than in the other parts of the cavern and is not as deeply coated with waste and bones. It's almost as if even the toads fear what lies in the dark beyond. And Jason's like, Minoc, did we just...
No, let's not speak of anything ever.
It's just that...
Grim.
I feel a bit of soreness.
I'm going to carry Grim further north.
Thanks, mate. Don't let me die in this shithole, Minoc.
I won't.
Do that one thing for me, will you?
The ominous tunnel winds a short distance before opening into a large cavity, roughly 50 foot square, with a roof some 25 foot high. Water drips from the ceiling above, creating small pools throughout the cavern. In this cave sits a great beast, an embodiment of loathsome evil made flesh, resembling the stone idol in the fane above. But in the pasty grey-white flesh, the monstrosity squats atop a pile of earth, gleaming bones, glittering treasure, and pools of smoking slime. Its eyes, each the size of a shield, are closed in the darkness. The toad thing seems equally oblivious to both your presence and the water that patters on its head.
He's in a slumber. I'm scared to move.
Right. You stay here.
And then I'm going to sneak up towards the guy.
Yeah.
And then hold the jelly above my head.
Give me an agility roll then, please.
3.
You take 2 steps forwards, and instantly the thing wakes up and he goes,
Wow, no man.
Hello. I've got a message for you.
I'll hold the jelly up.
okay, as you hold the jelly, kind of works like a scrying orb, but it's like a toad version. And the guy's like,
Who the hell are you, man?
and then you can see that Babubbabills' face appears in the big jelly that you hold above your head, 2 arms aloft. And Babubbabills is like,
Scaffrey Grodas, after all these years, how fucking dare you return?
Oh no, man.
Yes, it is I, and I've sent my 2 most powerful warriors, don't say anything, to fight you and destroy you once and for all.
and you can see that Scaffrey Grodaz looks at you two and he's like,
Do you know why he holds a grudge?
No.
It's because I didn't invite him to my parties.
Is this true, Bugs?
No, it's because he was an evil overlord. All the stuff I said before was true.
No, we were equals. I did not invite him to 2 parties, and he had his event.
Seems a bit over the top.
Exactly, and he did a whole uprising just because I did not invite him. He was a stupid nerd. Nobody liked him, and we used to bully him.
That is not true. I was not a nerd.
Well, this seems a bit pathetic, Babubbabills.
No, he's lying. The Toad War is a real thing.
I'm going to drop the jelly.
and you see him just explode on the floor, and it becomes completely upset, and then suddenly you can't see Babubbabills' face anymore, and he's like,
You see, I am an innocent. I was banished to the Chaos Realm for no reason, other than bullying a nerd, and he deserved it. You should have seen his glasses.
Do you throw a good party?
You know it, girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
So much beer, so many women, so much fucking. And yet, this guy wanted to blame Magic the Gathering. What a dick. He deserved every beating, every bogwash. So, kill me if you want, but know this. This guy is a liar and a fool. The power he has, it was all stolen.
What? From who?
From me and my compatriots, all of whom he killed for no reason.
Do you have any powers?
Many. I have a new spell I can give you.
What's that?
Do not kill me.
Leave now, and I will give you a new power.
Well, it seems a little bit harsh to slay such a good party organiser, doesn't it, Miney? I mean, are you good at fighting?
Not really. I was killed by a nerd once. But I am back now. I have been given a second chance by Chaos.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can discern if he's telling the truth or not?
Sure.
9.
Yeah, he probably is telling the truth. He seems sincere enough, and he's also making no motion to sort of attack you or be threatening in any way. He's just trying to have a conversation.
I ain't gonna lie, Miney, but this guy seems alright.
Seems legit.
You guys seem pretty cool yourself.
Well, now he's complimenting us. Well, thank you very much.
No worries.
Can I call you Scaffers?
You may.
Well, Scaffers. Well, it's all a bit awkward now. See, we've been sent here to slay you, and now we have to understand this new information. It seems like all you want to do is have fun. Right, I don't know what to say now. I'm all in a confusion.
Kill me, and you will be killing a man that all he wanted to do was host the best parties the cosmos has ever seen. You will be doing the bidding of a really, really lame nerd.
Jason, what say you about this, scheme?
Got it all in the book, don't worry.
No, I mean, I want to know from your heart of hearts.
Well, I've seen that you've been deliberating with this bloke and all of that, and I've got to write this all down, got to report it all back to Zofia.
I'm on death's door, mate. I've got to look after my own skin. And this guy just wants to party by the sound
Not
of
as
it.
far as I'm aware. From where I was standing, you were sent down here to kill this fool. That's all I know.
Shall we write about what you've been up to for the past 45 minutes?
Alright, fine. I don't want it to be known that I fucked about on a mission. I got a reputation for being the best, most studious poet there ever were.
Fine, well, we keep your reputation upheld, and you'll stop us from being, well, you know what's going to happen to us if we get this fucked up, so...
Alright.
Works for everyone?
So, do we have a deal?
Yes.
I believe we do, Scaffy.
Right, you will not kill me.
No.
And I will let you live. Yes. And I will give you the new spell.
Perfect.
So, who wants it?
Magic Man over there should take it.
Sure. Oh, the guy with the book?
No, not him. Not him. No, that's righty, boy.
Me with the leg.
He looks the most wizardly.
Well, probably does, but
I like Minoc.
I'm the one who's been imbued with the magics.
Alright, Mon. Here we go. Why go away?
What's happening?
Spell.
You're glowing.
You feel a surge of energy go through your body, and suddenly, you are imbued with a new spell. So you have got the Plague of Toads spell.
Yes.
That has been given to you by Scaffra Grodaz.
That's a good one. I came up with that one myself.
Thank you.
Hey, you know, not all dungeons have to end with a boss fight.
This is true.
It seems to have worked out well for everybody.
What's the quickest way out of here?
That way.
And he points back the way you came. He's like,
Don't worry, I'll tell the guys above not to try to puke on ya and fuck ya.
That would be very nice. I think I've had my fill of sick today.
Okay, now fuck off.
Okay.
Man. I got things to fuck.
Right you are.
you find yourself back outside in the swamp.
Yeah.
And Jason, he looks at his little notepad and he goes,
And then they killed Scaffra Grodaz and like mounted him and then kicked him in the face and he was screaming and Grimald called his mother a whore and then they buried him in a grave so shallow that anybody would find him.
You are a poet.
Right, you two. We don't speak a word of what went on in there
Right.
to anyone.
Of course.
We've seen things that can never be unseen. And I'm
Done things.
sad to say you've done things to things that, anyway, forget it. What stays in that dungeon, stays in that what? Let's just go. I feel sick.
you are teleported back to the throne room. And of course, Zofia is there. And of course, Babugbabills is still there, and he's like, "Buh."
Hi there.
Morning.
So, what happened? Can we end this?
Ask Jason.
Okay, well, what happened was, right, we got down there, and there was some toad goyles, right, and they tried to puke on these two, but of course they fucked it right off, and they just kicked it out of the way, plap, right, and then they went down there. Scaffrey Grodaz was there, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking kick you," and then they fucking kicked him right back, and he flew into the air, right, and he was flying, right, because it was underground, but that don't matter, don't worry about that. And then, of course, as he was flying in the air, when he fell back down, Grimald put his fist up and he smashed right into it. Boom,
Like that.
boom, and he boom,
Boom,
and
yeah.
then he was dead.
Yeah,
Boom.
dead up, yeah.
And then Minoc was kicking the remains just to make sure he was dead, and it was all exploding everywhere. Boom.
Boom. And case closed.
Yep.
There is one minor detail. When you held the jelly up, and we were talking about our, let's say, colourful past, you dropped the jelly on the floor, did you not, Minoc?
It slipped out my hand.
Mine fell
It's
over
jelly.
a bit sick.
It's jelly.
Give me a personality roll to try and persuade him.
15.
You dropped the jelly on the floor, did you?
Yes. Slippery. It is jelly.
There was vomit all over the floor.
That
It's very
too.
slidey. And my blood. Can you not see that my guts are hanging out?
Yep. A lot of factors. Really help that.
am I to understand, Minoc, that you've gotten quite into magic recently, haven't you?
No. I don't really understand.
No, you have. You have. I know it to be a fact. What spells do you know, Minoc? Because being your patron, I know very well what spells you have. And I know very well what spells you have in your arsenal. So, I will require one honest answer from you, Minoc. What spells do you have? And tell me them one by one. What's the first one?
Ward portal.
And the next one?
Mending.
What's that shouty one?
Yeah, what's the next one?
Detect the magic.
And there's one that you have to shout, isn't there?
Yeah, chill touch.
Is that all of them? Because I think there might be a fifth one.
Well, actually, in the kerfuffle,
He found a book on the way.
I managed to steal one off him.
Because, as you may not know, there are some spells which can only be granted by magical beings.
Yes, well...
Such as Plague of Toads, for example!
Well,
Such as Plague of Toads!
Well, let me explain. What happened was, we were going to pretend to help him, and then we killed him anyway.
I took his spell and then...
Jason wrote it all down.
Yeah. Check the book.
Oh, that's lunch, in it.
You see him run away.
No, and he's like, "Sorry, gotta go and get a ambush."
And you see him leg it. And, right, roll initiative, guys. Just as the fight begins, you can see that Sofia, she looks at you guys and she's like, I really don't think that there is any need for this. Shut up!
Can't we settle this later?
No! Now is the time.
We've got chaos to slay.
Shut up!
Okay.
You guys have fucked me.
Wait a minute, no, you're not my patron. Why should I shut up? All you ever do is complain. You turn me into a frog, all over social inadequacy, with whatever it is you've got issues in yourself, and look, it's just been an horrible day. I feel really ill, and I just feel like we've got more pressing matters to deal with than this.
When I patronise one person, I patronise one person.
Marty loves
And
you.
I thought he was the only person that wasn't going to bully me, and look at where we are. He's bullied me again. He's bloody left me, hasn't he, for the one person
No, he always says nice things about you.
I never bully you.
You did.
He loves his stick leg.
You did. You took a spell from the bloody enemy.
Exactly, I took one. I
Take
took
this. You see him just leap forward. And he's going to try to bite you. Does 9 damage to you with a biting attack, taking a chunk out of your arm, and he's like, that is for being a dick. And then you can see that Sofia's like, please, no, this is a place of order. Stop it. Okay, next up is going to be Grimald.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kind of like scrape along the floor because I've slumped down now. I'm gonna try and shimmy over to Zofia and just be like,
I didn't take anybody's spell. I just got stabbed and I'm nearly dying by my friend. You know, that's pretty shit. But no one worries about me. I want to continue the mission for Zofia.
Shut up.
Sorry.
You're talking too much.
Okay, should I just die quietly?
Please.
Fine.
Wow.
I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay, next up, the Bugbebills is going to take his turn again. He rolled a critical fail on his bite attack. He trips and falls. He slides across the floor like a big old sack of meat, and he's like, whoops.
I'm not used to this terrain. Maybe we should fight in a swamp.
Next up is going to be Minoc.
Zofia, could you remove us, please? Or do I have to continue this fight?
Do you accept a different mission?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one?
Anyone.
The one with the race.
Yeah, the race.
Okay, give me a personality roll, both of you.
17.
Race. Love it.
Okay, you guys are immediately teleported out of there.
Yes.
Grimald, still on 1 HP.
Yeah.
You see 2 wagons with monsters attached to the front of them speeding towards you.
Fuck.
On the top of one of them is Cutthroat Jenkins. And he's like, wee! What the fuck? You two?
Shit.
That was The Croaking Fane by Michael Curtis.
Nice.
That did not go any way how I expected it to go.
Nope. That was
So-
messed up.
The funny thing is about that, right, is that you can't, with the grey frogs in that area, they're all supposed to attack you the second that you go through, but obviously that's frog jizz that you get is like a powerful aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
So you guys sort of found a way around that.
Nice.
Yeah.
But the end, right, the toad thing, the thing at the end is not actually in the original adventure, it's not Scafra Grodaz, but the whole thing about the parties is obviously like a thing that I changed. Mm-hmm. But, you guys obviously talked your way around it. I thought you were going to be like, yeah, but Bugbebills is our mate, I'm going to fuck you up. But you guys didn't, you were just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but the thing is, right?
That's true, and you just a angry kid that never came to the party.
I discerned that it was true
That's
even
funny.
with my rolls.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And the last dungeon we were in,
1 HP, man.
Do you remember the last dungeon we were in? We were, the lady, she couldn't manifest the time stop. The other guy could, and we.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the Vizier. Yeah,
it's just what we're used to.
Yeah.
And I've got to be fair, that was fun as hell. It was
man.
pretty cool because it wasn't necessarily that dangerous, but what actually happened was really
It's
fun.
hilarious.
Like
I
it was
loved it,
really
yeah.
good fun. And
Yeah, madness.
I like the fact that the most dangerous thing that happened to you, Nick, was that you got puked on and then stabbed by your
By
mate.
your own mate.
Who wanted to have sex with you?
Yeah, and
Oh
everything
my God.
else. Yeah, that was brilliant.
We have to say a big thank you to Jason Connolly and to Luke Enyart, who were Jason Connolly, the scribe, and Luke Enyart, the wizard, respectively. And of course, Sean Richer, who was the guard of the Hall of Numerous Items, or whatever it was called.
yeah. Warehouse or something.
The warehouse of a numerous items. That was it. So those guys. And what we did for the warehouse of a numerous items was we asked for people to submit their own items on G+ and Reddit, and people were so forthcoming with those.
Oh, man.
And that was where Nick picked his 2 items for today: the Cap of Cowardice and the White Glove of Challenge, which ended up nearly killing Nick.
But I got to use them, so it's great.
What I like about the White Glove of Challenge, though, is if you ever want to distract somebody and you think you have a good chance of getting away, or if they're not dangerous in some way, you can just be like, oh, I'm just going to slap them.
They
and then
chase
fuck
you,
off.
and then the rest of the team can do what they need to do. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But you could just, if you just had the wherewithal to sort of fill it with stones and hurl it at someone from a distance.
Or it'd be nice to have it on a stick and just be like,
That's a great idea.
And let go of the stick as you slap him.
Out of all of that list, we did go through quite a few of them, but there's like so many good ones on there. Like there's the mace that shoots lightning out of it, or the hammer. That does
the
something.
knee pads that have got cat heads on them.
Yeah, and then then cats come out of them. That's actually I forget what her name is, but is it Shanna?
Not sure.
But she's the African American lady that shows up on the cover of a lot of the Dungeon Crawl Classics covers. And on one of the recent posters that they sent out, she had cat knee protectors.
Yes.
And that was why somebody did that, because they obviously wanted to stat it.
Oh, brilliant.
But yeah, that's really cool. So that was really awesome. But I love that we had all these really useful, not useful items, but like really cool items. And you just picked like the hat and the glove.
Yeah, man.
I love it, man.
They're just wares, isn't it?
Why not?
You've been used to poverty for so long.
He's got a lovely hat and a lovely set of gloves now.
You got to have the fun ones.
Yeah, you got to have the fun ones.
Yeah, I really liked that adventure.
Wicked. So did I, man. That was really good fun.
If you think it sounded weird and like it wasn't your typical dungeon, that is A, because it is, and B, because these guys went through it in the weirdest fucking way possible. But yeah, and the bit with all the sex and stuff, that is actually in there. I didn't put that in there, believe it or not.
That's not your perverse mind.
That's real.
That's canon, mate.
Yeah. So yeah, the croaking feint, definitely pick that one up. It's
very good.
Awesome.
Yeah, good
well
fun.
done, Michael Curtis. He's a bloody genius. So, if you want to get in contact with us, and you can, how do you do that?
You can go over to our email, which
You
is
can go over there.
Go over to an email.
Go over to the email shop, right?
Buy an email and fucking
Buy
send
the
us
email.
Launch it.
tabletoptwats@gmail.com.
Or you can go over to the Twitter.
Get over to the Twitter, which is @tabletoptwats, or you can also go
Facebooks, and that is /tabletop_t.
Then you can also look for us in the Google Plus community. Just look for Tabletop Twats, or via the Nerds International,
which is our network. But if you want to donate to us on Patreon and become a character in the show and become immortalised,
sling us a buck.
Then you can do that. And of course, these episodes are made possible by the patrons because this adventure was an adventure that we bought. Patreon purchase. So thank you very much for that, and thank you for helping us make this show become a reality.
Yeah, if you want to donate, obviously we'll immortalise you within the show with characters and stuff, and also please keep sending the items in because they are brilliant, and that's such a cool thing. So
we're going to keep that going.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, please do. Thank you very much for listening, everyone. See you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Alright, if the bloody episodes continue like this, I'm not coming back. This is immature nonsense. I used to do the intros for Shakespeare. That's right, the Shakespeare, not like some reproduction. Sort it out.